Hi, Anirudh here, and today I'm actually going to talk to you about the webinar registration agent. Imagine repetitive tasks that happen before and after an event. A lot of that's still done very manually by humans, especially in the follow-ups, if there's a lead scoring involved, if it's getting people to actually attend the event. Imagine a lot of that could be agentic in nature. Because a lot of these existing platforms like Zoom, WebEx, now you have StreamYard, they do a fantastic job obviously of capturing engagement during the session, but the pre and post can be agentic. So let's get straight into it. Now what you're looking at right now on my screen is a webinar registration management agent. It feels a little complex, right? But it has all these agents, but let's get straight into each of these specifically. So first, the lead generation agent. Now imagine you've set up landing pages. You have these UTM tracking based on different channels. What this lead generation agent is able to do really well is it captures all the information based on interactions and then passes it on to a registration agent. Now, what if you could have a customized form depending on which pages they interacted with? Now, that's where the registration agent could be really cool, right? So now it identifies the prospects, maybe gets additional info. Once that info kicks in, if there's a payment gateway involved, it goes to the payment gateway agent where you collect whatever the costs related to the event. Or if there isn't, it goes into the engagement agent where actually you have, let's say, customized emails that can be sent 3 days before the event, a day before the event, 1 hour before the event. All the back and forth is also being captured here as logs, okay? Now, based on that, let's say there's a lead scoring mechanism that you can come up with. And if they fit the criteria what you're looking at, which is essentially an MQL, you can go into CRM integration agent. Let's say you could sync with Clay where it can enrich that information. Obviously, it's synced with, let's say, a HubSpot or a Salesforce. And then that information goes in directly and it can notify the sales team also, hey, this person is actually attending the webinar. So this kind of becomes a central place where all the data is being captured. And then you have the marketing automation agent that takes care of all the interactions post the event. So once they've attended, it can send follow-ups customized again. And then if they kind of fit this criteria, if they're hot or they fit this lead score, which is pretty high, it can go into the CRM integration agent and then passed on to a CRM like HubSpot or Salesforce. And then all of this, obviously, you can have a layer of analytics or a dashboard, which shows you, hey, here are all the webinars that you've done so far. What are the interactions been? What's the analytics look like? And then that information can be passed on to the marketing team. So I'm going to show you a quick snapshot of what that would look like if you had to build this out using, let's say, a React or a Lovable or a Bolt with agents in the backend with the flow, all powered by Lyzr. Right? So you could have a webinar dashboard here. It shows you how many registrations of people attending, what's the attendance like, what's the future downloads, what's the engagement. And then you could also show, hey, here are the campaigns you've run via email and how they performed, right? And then there's any qualitative feedback that you're getting of people and the content and the relevance during the session. You can capture all of that on the dashboard. So this is something you can build out internally. You can also have, as I mentioned, all this data that goes and connects to a CRM. So that can be really helpful for a sales team. So that's essentially the webinar registration agent. There are lots and lots of marketing flows that you can make agentic at Lyzr, and this is one of them. And if you're looking to bring this into your organization and also maybe get a full hub of agents that your team can use internally, definitely reach out to us at Lyzr, and we'd love to speak to you.
Build safe and responsible agents. Introducing Lyzr.